I am getting started on the 75 hard starting tomorrow, and I just wanted to kind of give you an update. I want to welcome everyone who is watching this today. If you have never watched anything on my channel before, I am Lindsay Moorehead, and I am a speaker, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and gardener. I am a mom to 5. I homeschool 2 teenagers. I have twin toddlers and also an older son of my husband. I have had stillborn twins and a miscarriage. You will see fitness, nutrition, gardening, family, homeschooling, and Christian godly topics here. So I'm starting 75 hard. If you don't know what that is, I covered in another video, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of briefly tell you what I'm doing on the 75 hard. So 75 hard's first rule is that you must pick a nutrition and stick with it. No cheat meals, and I don't know if it goes under this or under the water, but no alcohol. Which, if you know me, I don't drink anyways. Cheat meals, probably not gonna happen. So they're just trying to get you to eat healthy. And so I picked a diet that I think I can stick with now. I picked that I am going to do protein and no included total, I think that's what it says, included added sugar, anything under that line. Now, the only thing I'm allowing that has a little bit of something like that in it is the Lonnie's, and it's an alcohol, a sugar alcohol. And I don't know if I'm going to say this right, ethanol. And so that's the only thing I'm allowing that I can have, because, and that's just going to be tiny bits. I won't even drink a full can. I will be drinking only a half a can max. And then that way I'm not getting the full caffeine and the full sugar. Because it's only like 1 gram, I think, in that. And so like I'm getting a half a gram of that. If you know what that is, basically what it does is it makes your blood clot. And it's not like I need that, but I need the caffeine. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to cut back on that as much as possible. But something it does for me that tea and coffee does not is there's a focus that I can't get from everything else. And it's hard to describe. Basically, it's one of those focuses that you can, like, literally, if somebody's dropping something, your reflexes are just way, like, you'd be able to catch it, basically. So somebody dropping a pen and you can catch it kind of feeling. It's a focus that I don't find in anything else. And so I need it, and I'm gonna stick with it, especially trying to chase everything around. And so that's what I'm sticking with. Now, I don't find that the nutrition portion of this is hard, other than if I was to cut out the Lonnie's. But I'm hoping that I don't step on a husband's toes when he cooks a meal that's not healthy for me and I eat something else. Next, it's water. You're supposed to drink a gallon of water. Okay, guys, I've done my research. Okay, water, a gallon of water is basically too much for my body. Probably anybody else that's my size or shorter, and weighs as much as I do or less. No, I do not live in a hot climate. I actually live in a very cold climate. I live in the northern part of Illinois, so it's not like I'm gonna sweat it off too much. So taking that into consideration, a gallon of water is actually too much for me, but I'm going to do it because it's part of the rules. Now, why is it called 75 hard? This is one of the reasons why it's called 75 hard. So if you know what water does to you, water, if you drink too much, actually can drown you. And it's not really drowning you, it's like drowning your cells. And so basically what you need is your cells like to basically kind of float in water. They like to be, I guess you call it dipped in water, I would call it. But you would also need an equal bit amount of water with like a sodium, okay? So you need to have that equal balance so that your cells don't drown, okay? And once you're, once you have this amount of water, you basically go into like a fog, a mental state that's like not connecting cells, basically. And so as people go through this, this is why they get headaches. This is why they can't think. This is why they say, oh, I feel like I'm in a fog today. Okay, and everybody I've watched, they either say they feel like they're in a fog or they have a headache like the second, third day. Or I heard one lady, she just continued to have a headache. So that's something that that's what makes this hard. Because the gallon of water is what will make you just feel like you can't function. And everybody's like, the gallon of water is hard, but they don't think of it in the right manner of why that makes it hard. They just know that the body's not supposed to have a gallon, and they don't connect the two together. Next is the workouts. You're supposed to do 2 workouts, both of them 45 minutes. One of them has to be outside. Okay, so I know one day is gonna be in the 30s. I know we're going into a rainy season, and the winds the wind's always there, but the wind gets crazy sometimes. So, yeah, I might be wearing my rain boots, and that will make it really hard. I have videos that I need to record, so I'm gonna plow those out through this. Oh, it's a car going by. I thought it was my phone going off. And then, so my husband got me a new bike for my birthday. So that's one thing I got while I was off YouTube. And so I am going to probably be bouncing between walking, running, and biking. Yeah. So anyways, so I've got enough that I can do. I'm just hoping that I can bounce it during a time that it's not raining the whole entire time. I'm hoping I don't get a full day of rain, and instead I can get like a pocket. There's one day this next week it's supposed to rain, and it looks like there's only 1 hour that it's not supposed to rain. And so hopefully it can stay like lunchtime or afternoon, and so that I can do that, because I always do my workout first thing in the morning. So I do have snow boots that will help with the rain. I have rain rubber boots that I can wear too if it comes down to it and it's up to like my ankles. And I'll get it done. It won't be my favorite day in the world for it. And I might end up just taking a shower right after that instead of later in the evening, after pushing through everything and having a relaxing moment. Next, what's the next rule? Progress pictures is another one. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, and reading. Okay, so progress picture. I will probably wear the same outfit, not to be gross, but I just feel like it shows a better result if I wear the same outfit for each picture. So I will be doing that. How I juggle that, I'm still, like, I have an idea of how I'm going to juggle it, but I'm going to have to try to put it together every time. Hopefully it doesn't end up in the wash and staying in the wash and I need it. So there might be one day that there might be end up like a random outfit thrown in there. Next, the 10 pages. Okay, so I am kind of juggling this a little differently. I am going to do 10 pages of a personal development book of some sort. I did buy the Atomic Habits. I think that's a good book to read to try to better how you do things. I have another book, 7 Habits of, and I can't think of the last part of that book, but 7 Habits of something. I think I'm going to try to read it and I pull it out eventually. There are a couple more books I'm really looking at getting and would like to get. But those are the 2 that I have. There is Feel Good Productivity is another one that I would like to read. The Mountain Is You is another one I was looking at. There's a book, Green something, by Matthew McConaughey that I was looking at. So there are a few more books out there that I would like to read. On top of that, I would like to at the least minimum, read 1 chapter a day of my Bible. And I know that one is going to be halfway easy to do because I've got some Bible studies coming up that I'm going to have to do a lot of reading for. So there are things that I'm putting together that I like to get my brain around. And so I'm doing a lot of studying with that. And then I would like to do one Bible verse a day of verse mapping. And then I would like to get a section of my my textbook for my fitness stuff reread and studied upon. That way I keep my brain rolling in the area that I need to. So between those, I think I'm going to be reading a good amount. With the progress pictures, I'm going to also take in my weight in my inches so that I don't feel discouraged just by taking pictures. That way there's something that goes with it. And that way I know like what my body actually is doing. So the first week, because of the water, the first week or so, your body will bloat. And then you will go through another stage later on in the 75 hard where your body will bloat again. It just has to equalize out, and then it will clean out your system of anything it needs to clear up. So it's either going to be in pee or it's going to be in poop. So, I mean, we talk about that on here, right? We talk about poop and pee and nutrition and fitness, so I'll just talk about it. And so what you will see is eventually your weight will just drop and you will lose you will get discouraged at first because you're bloating, the weight isn't really moving, all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden your body will just release and you will lose it. So that's my expectation for the next 2 weeks. And so I'm not worried about that. So, what's next? Oh, so I kind of said in one of my videos before that, I was going to need to say my why. Okay. And, so that I have it where everybody can hold me accountable of why I'm doing this. So, I'm trying to push myself into being more in control of how I do things, in which case I have a system. It's just not perfected. And then the other thing I'm trying to do is I'm putting my brain around how to push my clients better, how to encourage them that you can do anything you put your mind to. You can do anything hard and you can do anything easy. You just have to have that willpower. I forget what I used to call it. The God push. There's times that our bodies just feel like they can't keep going, but there's like this God will, God push that just pushes us to keep moving. And so I've had multiple experiences of this in real life scenarios, and sometimes we just have to pray upon God to give us that push and to keep on going. All right, so the other thing I want to cover is that I just want to keep it clear here. I have watched and listened to the guy that put the 75 hard together. His name's Andy. He's one of those, like, I'm sorry to say, arrogant men. We like to use this word in our house because it came across as a vocab word one time. Haughty, it's Haughty, and he's like puffed up and arrogant, basically. And that is not an Hotty. Hold on, alarm. No, he almost thinks he's like the best and that only 1% can get through this. And I'm sorry, but I doubt that. I do look at people's YouTube and I get kind of frustrated because there's rules. There's rules for a reason. Why cheat the rules, guys? He says what? He says that one of your workout has to be outside, that you are to get a gallon of water, not 80 ounces. He also says that there should be no alcohol. He says there should not be a cheat day. He says that your workout should be 45 minutes, not 40. And then the other thing is, I'm trying to think of where it was, progress picture, reading 10 pages. Like, if you cheat anywhere, guys, I mean, it's gonna show. And you have to go back to day one. That's the rule. Like, there's no cheating. And so I'm going to push to show that I am doing everything. I know in the last videos, I started realizing that I wasn't showing my food. I wasn't showing some of the things that were like important. So at my best capability, I'm going to show you everything that I can, that I'm doing this and I'm going to get it done. And so to my capability, I'm going to do the best that I can to make it obvious that I did what I was supposed to do and that there was no cheating, that I got my reading done, that I got everything done. So to my capability, I'm going to do the best that I can to show that. Now, as far as Andy goes, this could be, in my mind, I can see that this could be like a cult almost, and that, you know, oh, I'm in the club now because I did the 75 hard. That is not why I'm doing this, guys. I am a Christian. I'm not putting my mind into this. He uses cuss words every 5 seconds, and I don't like that. But it's the fact of pushing myself, okay? And so I'm using this for my clients. I'm doing this for my clients so that they can see the push, to see that they can do it too. They can do hard things just as much as anybody else. And workouts can be hard, and we just push through and we do what we can. So this is me working for my clients, not me joining some cult, some group that I am so awesome because I did it. No, this is me trying to make my clients see the right way of doing things, and that I'm showing the people out there that you can do it the right way, and that I will probably come up with my own challenge that is hard like this for my clients to join upon. It will be different. There are things that I wish was added, and there's things that I wish was gone. Obviously, we all know the gallon of water everybody always wishes was gone, and there's a reason. And I'm not out to hurt my clients. So when I create my challenge, it won't be a gallon of water. Okay, so the things that I'm kind of gathering for my challenge, I got me a pair of sunglasses because I have blue eyes, and if you have blue eyes and there's sun, it just gives you headaches. So somewhere my daughter has like taken off with my sunglasses, so I got me a pair of cheap sunglasses. I also made sure that they had no like nose pads, because when I put them on my head, then it like pulls my hair out. So this pair has no nose pads so that it doesn't pull my hair out when I put it on my head. The other thing was when I went to the hotel, I lost my water bottle. So I went and got another water bottle, the same kind. So it looks exactly the same. And then my mom got me another one for my birthday. And so now I have two. So I have one for drinking and one for washing, or one for one half and one for the other half, because it's only a half gallon. I got my bike for my birthday, so that's gonna help a lot. I got Atomic Habits. 7 Habits of a Productive, and I cannot think of what the rest of that is. I'm going to read it, and then I have both of those already. I am going to try to get more, because I think that's a good habit that I don't keep in my schedule. I have printed out a chart that will mark off each day's list. I have added a few to my list because I want to get some Bible reading in and everything else like that. So I have that in there. And then obviously I have all my workout equipment ready to go. And then I just need I think the outfit is on the top of the clean hamper that I'm going to be using. So I have it already cleaned and ready to go. I have Alani's. I think I'm going to go out today if I have time. I did not get any chicken this week. I went grocery shopping. I moved my day to Thursdays because I'm in town for getting groceries and I don't have to do another trip just to do groceries. So I moved it to Thursdays because I'm right next to a Walmart and I can do that. And it gives us something to do while waiting on older kids. But they didn't have any chicken thighs. They had chicken legs. They didn't have any chicken thighs, and I prefer chicken thighs. They're a little bit more tender and healthier than a chicken leg or a whole chicken. Other than that, I think I have everything that I need for my challenge. I'm going to have a couple of days and then I'm going to stop here. I was looking at my schedule. I have a few days that are going to be giving me little hiccups and they're like almost kind of back to back here. And I don't know what day of the challenge it falls on. 15, 20, I don't know, somewhere on there. That we have a birthday party that I have to go to that probably won't have any healthy food. So I've already told them, I'm sorry, but I will not be eating. And not to take it to heart, because there is a reason why I'm doing this, and it's not to be mean to you. And then the other is I have a hair appointment and I have thick hair. So it's gonna take me a nice probably 5, 6, 7 hours in the hair salon. So that's a good amount of my day. So that means that I need to figure out how to get my workout in before going in and how to get a workout in after I go in. luckily I have teenagers that are taking the babies that day so that I can kind of juggle. I think I'm also going to try to read my book while I am in the chair, like waiting for my, like I always have to wait for my hair to be under the hair dryer to soak up the color. I don't know what else to call it. So I am going to transform my hair to transform. I'm going to sit and read during that time and try to get my 10 pages in. I know that there's going to be other days, like we are going to be starting soccer season, and that is one of my busiest, hardest season. And I'm going to be honest that if I fail this challenge, it's just going to be because I forgot a progress picture, guys. I'm going to tell you. I'm pretty organized with everything else. It's that progress picture. Because every time I turn around, I forget it. So I have it organized in my system that I can't change my clothes until I get that picture done. And so I can't get in a video until I switch my clothes. So that is my goal, so that I don't forget that progress picture. Next. Yeah, so soccer season's coming up. That's going to get crazy because I'm juggling clients and soccer, and I have a new challenge coming up that is, I have one client that's going through an accountability system. So I am going to be working one-on-one really, really hard with them to guide them to be more successful. And then I think, so, but I will be done with this challenge at the end of May. So again, if I fail this, I will be waiting until after the end of May because my daughter's birthday is the end of May. It's like that next week after I'm supposed to get done with this. And so I am going to just restart in like June. If I succeed, I'm working on creating my challenge, and I will be starting that one after this. So I will roll these videos into that, but I will take a time off. Guys, I can't do back to back. I will be taking a time off between. It gives your body a rest. You can't like beat your body and then not expect it to fail. So in the Bible, it talks about day 7, God rested. And there was a reason why God rested. It's because he's setting an example for us. We need a rest day. And so not having that rest day too is what I think is really hard. But I will be doing probably one day that I do a bunch of stretches and just a light walk. The first week, I don't know if I will throw that in, but the second week, I think I'm going to make it like a Sunday because my Sunday is my rest day. So I think Sundays are going to be like an enjoyable walk or a bike ride with a bunch of stretches. So that will be my 2 workouts, is have 45 minutes of like a yoga, stretch, relaxation time. And that will get me through that. All right, so I've been on here for 30 minutes and haven't done anything else. And I need to get all my stuff in their places. So if I have a spot for each of my things, then I will be more successful to get them done. So I also need to get laundry done today because it's been my birthday week and I have not really, I've given myself some days off, and So I've got to do that. And then I also have so I gave myself some days off. So I did not do some recording. And I don't want to get too far behind. So I'm going to do a lot of workouts this morning. I think there's like 3 workouts that I have to record this morning. And luckily 2 of them are really simple and are strength, and we're just starting strength. So it's only going to take me like 10 minutes maybe to get those recorded. But then I have a Tabata that is going to take me like 25 minutes or so to record, probably 30. But we'll see. So I got both of those to do, and then, or all 3 of those to do. So that's what I'm going to get off here to do. And I think I would like to, once I get those recorded and video edited, I have, I haven't got my plants started. So, and we're in March. I normally start planting in February. So I'm going to pull kids out and we're going to plow some peppers and tomatoes, both. Normally I'm starting peppers in February and I start tomatoes in March. But I'm going to start peppers and tomatoes in March. Luckily we're kind of towards the beginning of March because that way it will help our pepper plants. And so I gotta kick that out before life gets too crazy. I think I'm gonna try to also plant some flowers. I have some seeds that I would like to get started, and hopefully that will be something I can do and be successful at getting done today. I know that tomorrow's church day and I have to give baby baths today. So, and then tomorrow's supposed to be really nice. Guys, we had like snow yesterday. Today we're supposed to be in the 40s. It's okay. Tomorrow we're supposed to be like 58. I can't wait to start this challenge on a day that is going to be like 58. But I know that later on I was looking and there is a day that's like 37. So I do have to push through a few days that it's going to just be chilly, rainy, and cold. Chilly is the same thing as cold. All right, I am off to go get these things done, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Bye.